Hello everyone and welcome to QualityOldHomm. Today is the day I have been expecting for a long time. I'm getting to play Heroes of Might and Magic Olden era, and I have to say I'm getting the chills already from the music theme from Homm 5. So, my first time ever in the game. I have been here going through settings for 1 minute, but that's it. And without further ado, I think despite playing quite a lot of the games in the series, let's begin by tutorial. And, well, I think we are good to go. So let's see if the mechanics are good. Gameplay basics. So let's get going. Great for beginners, and we have some hero, and I guess we are there. Beginner's tutorial in which you will learn the basics of playing Heroes of Might and Magic. Oh, that music. That's great. Kudos to Paul Antonio Romero, if that was precisely his name, but in any case. Welcome to the tutorial. We are going to teach you the basics of the game. To begin, close this dialog by clicking the left mouse button on the window. When you enter the game, you will find yourself on the global map, the game world, where various objects, locations and enemy forces are scattered. By default, most of the map is covered by the fog of war, a visual effect that obscures the landscape and hides objects. To lift the fog, you must move your heroes, revealing new areas and interacting with special objects that uncover more of the world. To move a hero, double-click on the map using your left mouse button. The first click will mark your path and the second will confirm it, to send your selected hero on a march. Movement consumes heroes' movement points. Depending on what you are pointing at, the mouse cursor will change to indicate available actions or warn you if movement is impossible. During the game, you will encounter large territories that cannot fit entirely on the screen. At any time, you can move the camera to see the parts of the map you need. To do this, use any of the following. Hold the right mouse button and drag the cursor. Use W, A, S and D keys, click on the minimap, move your mouse cursor to one of the edges of the screen to start panning the map. You can only plot a route through areas that are not hidden by the fog of war. Obstacles and enemy squads block movement and prevent route planning. Depending on the movement target, the roads will be highlighted in different colors. Green, a regular route, the hero can fully travel this turn. Grey, the hero doesn't have enough movement points to reach this part of the path this turn. Red, movement will end in a battle with an enemy squad or garrison. Now that you have learned the basics of movement, make your way to the marked checkpoint. You can always view your active tasks in the upper right corner of the screen. So we are supposed to move over there. I mean, I kind of get Homm 3 vibes from this. Your hero can no longer move, all movement points have been used up. Click the large run button at the bottom right of the screen to start a new day. Your hero will fully restore his movement points and can continue moving. So basic Homm stuff. Great, your hero's movement points have been fully restored. Keep moving and to the marked square. So the Homm 3 vibes from the graphics, that is. Well done on completing the first task. Now proceed to the next checkpoint along the road. It will help your hero to move faster. Oh, yeps. You have discovered an interactive object, the Redwood Observatory, a special structure that removes the fog of war in large radius around it. Throughout the game, you will encounter many interactive objects. To learn what each one does, simply hover your cursor above them. Interact with the Redwood Observatory to continue the tutorial. To do this, double-click it with the left mouse button. Okay, so let's get over there. You have uncovered a large area of the map, revealing new objects. The passage ahead is guarded by an enemy, and piles of gold lie scattered nearby. Before attacking the enemy and moving on, collect all the gold around you. As you do so, the current amount of each resource will be displayed on the resource panel at the top of the screen. Okay, so 5,000 gold. To be honest, there has been some criticisms, according to my understanding, that the graphics look too mobile-like. Keep going and plot a route to the squad blocking your path. Your hero will start a battle as soon as he step onto the square adjacent to the squad. But I think these kind of work rather nicely. I like that there is kind of no delay related to the graphics. I like the games to be relatively fast-paced. So that's nice. Battles in Heroes of Might and Magic take place on separate battlefields divided into hexes, hexagonal spaces. Creatures move across these hexes and engage in combat with enemies. The battle proceeds in rounds. Once all stacks, both yours and the enemies, have taken their turns, the next round begins. The sequence of turns is determined by initiative. The higher a creature's initiative value, the earlier their stack will act in each round. You can always check the turn order by looking at the initiative bar on top of the screen. Before the battle begins, the tactical phase is activated, during which you can adjust the alignment of your troops. To do this, drag any friendly stack within the highlighted area. If you drag stack onto a hex occupied by another stack, they will swap places. Quite a life improvement compared to Homm 3, in my opinion. So we have swordsmen. They are living, they have melee units, and they have ranged defense. So attack, defense, damage, morale, luck, initiative, speed, and tier 1. What's this? The Church of the Sun brought their faith to Jadami in the only way they knew, through steel. They well-armed, disciplined swordsmen serve as both proselytes and guardians of Chalice's flock. Health and amount. Okay. Let's try to keep tight formation. And what's that? Send report. Okay. Bug report. And let's start the battle. So we have what? The goal of the battle is to defeat the enemy army. To achieve this, your creatures must attack the enemy's troops. The game features creatures with 3 types of normal attacks. Melee attack, the creature deals damage only when it's close to the target, i.e. on adjacent hex. Long reach attack, the creature can attack a target through 1 hex. Ranged attack, the creature can attack from any distance but not adjacent. However, the damage decreases as the target moves further away. The farther the target, the less damage is dealt. If a stack can't attack at the moment, it can move closer to the enemy. The maximum movement distance depends on speed. A creature can both move and attack in the same turn. Importance: any action, an attack or move ends the creature's turn. Well, that's good to know. When your creatures attack the enemy in melee combat, they may receive counterattack in response. The number of counterattacks is limited. Usually, creatures can counterattack only once per round. In certain situations, if you don't want a stack to attack or move, you can use additional tactical options. Wait, the stack delays its action until the end of the current round, allowing others to act first. This option can only be used once per round per stack. Skip turn. The stack forfeits its action for the round and won't be able to act until the next one. Manage your troops wisely, plan their positioning on the battlefield, and choose the optimal moment to attack to minimize losses from enemy counterattacks. Okay, so we can see that these things, infernal troglodytes. Okay. Vicious Spit, Toxic Spear. Okay, magic creature. So I don't know how that ability works, but I think we want to keep our distance for now. Quite the jumpies. Okay, it seems they can spit over 1 hex. By the way, do we have spells? No, we don't. What's this? And I think we will suffer losses in any case, so let's just go over there and hit them. Hooray! Congratulations on winning your first battle. This time you faced a weak enemy, but on your journey you will encounter much stronger foes. To defeat them you will need a larger army. Nearby you can see the swordsman garrisons, special buildings where you can hire reinforcements. Use the gold you have collected to recruit new troops and clear the path ahead. Okay, so our first... Continue forward, your strengthened army can now take on a tougher enemy. So can we kind of divide these? Yes, we can. So are they divided already by shift clicking? Yeah. So like in the same controls as in the Home 3 not the enhanced edition, but the HD version of the original game. Okay, and if we click yeah, then it divides all of these, I guess, relatively equally. And let's go. Well, let's keep a white formation. So W uses weight, and since they can spit 1 hex ahead, at least I think it's 1 hex, let's try to keep a bit of a distance. Yeah, they are not spitting at the moment. And it seems they are ganging up on one of our swordsmen. So I watched one of the Lexiav's videos about playing this, and it seems the AI can be quite murderous in this one. Okay, high morale. Well, we will take some additional casualties, but I think less this way than if we just pass the turn. By exploring the world and defeating opponents, your hero earns experience points. Once enough experience is gained, the hero levels up. With each new level, the hero receives random improvements to their attributes and chooses one of 3 secondary skills, passive abilities that enhance their overall performance. Oh, 6 pages. Choose your skills wisely to strengthen your hero. Heroes with well thought out skill combinations play a key role on the path to victory. Each hero has 4 attributes: attack, defense, spell, power, knowledge. Attack and defense are added to the corresponding stats of creatures in combat, increasing damage they deal or reducing the damage they take. Spell power boosts the effectiveness of spells. Higher values mean increased spell damage and longer durations for positive or negative effects. Knowledge increases the hero's maximum mana, allowing more spellcasting during combat. In addition, each hero also has affects 2 combat stats, morale and luck. These are applied to all creatures in the hero's army. Morale affects creature behavior. High morale can give a stack an extra turn, while low morale can cause it to skip its turn. Important, the more different factions are present in your army, the lower its overall morale. An army composed of one faction gains +1 morale, each additional faction reduces morale by -1. Luck influences the chance of landing lucky, enhanced or unlucky weakened strike. The attributes gained at each level depend on the hero's class. Might heroes are more likely to gain attack and defense, magic heroes are more likely to gain spell power and knowledge. Well, I guess we know that. Similarly, the probability of acquiring specific secondary skills varies. Might heroes tend to learn army-focused skills, magic heroes are more inclined towards spell-enhancing skills. Each secondary skill has 3 levels. As the hero levels up, the skill can be advanced as follows. Upon reaching the 2nd level, you choose one of 3 sub-skills. Upon reaching the 3rd level, you choose one of 2 final sub-skills. Each upgrade improves the core effects of the skill and allows you to tailor your hero to your preferred playstyles. There are really many options regarding that. In addition, your hero can attain an advanced class. To do so, you will need to acquire a specific combination of maximum level skills. It's a challenging path, but the reward is worth it. The hero will become significantly stronger and gain powerful new abilities. To find out which skills are required to unlock an advanced class, hover your mouse over the class icon in the hero's profile. Also pay attention to the hints shown when leveling up. If a selected skill brings you closer to advanced class, a small icon of corresponding class will appear next to it. Is it that one? Perhaps it is. At any point during the game, you can view detailed information about your hero. To do this, double-click the hero's portrait in the bottom part of the screen. So that's a knight. And so why spells? Let's take scouting, perhaps. And let's take pathfinding, I think. Okay. What's that? Just some minor things. So continue on your way. Should we continue over here? No. What are we to do? Is it over here? Yeah. Well done, you have completed the first part of the tutorial and now know the basics of the game. Great. In the next tutorial mission you will learn more advanced features and strategies in greater detail. Congratulations, you have successfully completed the first tutorial mission and learn. Okay, that's a duplicate. A more challenging mission is now available, offering a deeper introduction to the mechanics of Heroes of Might and Magic. So let's get going. So now we are the intended way to play. And I like that music. I have to say it once again. Welcome to the second tutorial mission. Your goal is to reach the city at the opposite end of the map and capture it. The city is guarded by an AI player, so prepare your hero and army for the upcoming battle. Start by capturing nearby mines. They will provide you with resources and become the basis of your economy. Okay, can we visit this? Yes, we can. Cities are the cornerstone of your progress in the game. Each one is unique and offers vital functions that can lead you to victory. Construct new buildings to expand your city's capabilities. Buildings unlock features such as move and army recruitment, unit upgrades, trading and more. Construction requires resources and at times specific prerequisite buildings. Hiring creatures. One of city's core roles is to recruit troops. Building creature dwellings allow you to hire units. Their available numbers replenish at the start of each week. Upgrading creatures. Upgraded dwellings allow you to enhance your units. Keep in mind only creatures whose improved dwellings are present in that city can be upgraded there. Recruiting heroes. Once tavern is built, you can recruit additional heroes. While not essential, having multiple heroes gives you greater flexibility and control over the map. Trading resources and artifacts. Construct a market to exchange resources and artifacts, helping you manage your economy and more efficiently. Unique faction abilities. Every faction offers distinct advantage. Cities tied to a specific faction provide access to exclusive features that can dramatically shift the game in your favor. Additionally, cities generate gold daily and accumulate law points, which are used to activate your faction's special bonuses. Well, that law points is interesting. Each city can hold up to 2 heroes at a time, one in the guest position. This hero is visible in the city and on the global map. One is the garrison. This hero is stationed in the city and disappears from the global map while there. You can freely move heroes and creatures stacks between the guest position and the garrison during your turn, however keep the following in mind. Every hero must have at least 1 creature stack. A hero without an army is considered defeated. Apart from the neutral squads, creature stacks cannot exist on the map without a hero. You cannot transfer creatures from the garrison to the guest position unless there is a hero present there. Creature stacks can remain in the garrison without a hero. Okay, sounds familiar. So we could build, and the Mage Guild, we have quite nice resources. God Captains and Sons, Ages, Griffins, Marksmen, Scouting Skyship, Guild of 6 Winds, Solar Temple. Okay, so that's the faction main building, or is there something else as well? Radiant Forge, Archangels, Tavern Band, okay, Golden Calf, Solar Temple. So in Homm 3 I would probably make this. When certain conditions are met, your creatures can be transformed into upgraded versions. Each faction unit has 2 distinct upgrade paths offering flexibility and how you build your army. Upgraded creatures come with improved stats and new abilities. Each upgrade path provides a unique role or playstyle, allowing you to tailor your forces to suit your strategy. Upgrades are performed in cities. To do this, either use the Upgrade Creatures button or double-click a specific stack icon to open its details window and press the Upgrade button there. Important, you can only upgrade creatures in a city that has the corresponding upgraded dwelling or dwellings already built. Beyond the standard upgrade system, there may be alternative upgrade methods such as special objects on the global map that offer unique transformation options. Okay, so what's the difference? Can we see, I would like to see the stats. Can we, okay, recruit. Can we see the different options? Yeah, we can. So marksman, is that the, crossbowman is the basic. These get more initiative and attack, but they're as expensive as sharpshooters. These are double shooters. Perhaps we want to go with sharpshooters, and let's take those as well. Okay, and upgrade creatures. Okay, we can't upgrade those. So perhaps this is the way. So what's this? No. Okay, and we exit the city. As you explore the world, you will come across a wide variety of map objects, buildings, and items your hero can interact with. However, hovering over any interactive object will display a description, helping you decide whether it is currently useful to visit. Just like with standard movement, you can set a route to an interactive object. Once confirmed, the hero will automatically move to it and interact upon arrival. Each object has specific interaction squares, usually located just below it. When setting a destination, your hero's path will be planned accordingly. Gold, wood, or crystals, gems, mercury, and alchemical dust are the main resources in the game. They are essential for nearly all gameplay activities: constructing buildings, hiring troops and heroes, studying and upgrading spells, and more. Your objective is to gather a variety of resources and use them strategically to strengthen your position over time. Resources can be obtained in several ways: found directly on the global map, acquired by capturing mines, collected by visiting objects across the map, or storage. On the global map, you will encounter neutral squads, hostile creatures that guard valuable items, key objects or passages to new territories. Hovering the cursor over neutral squad, you can view its creature types and suspected amounts of guards you will face. Neutral squads can feature one or more creatures at the same time. Also pay attention to the chat says the difficulty of the battle. This indicator shows how challenging the encounter is likely to be for your selected hero. Both neutral armies and your heroes' armies can include a wide variety of creatures. Each creature has its own stats, passive traits, and active abilities. While on global map, you cannot view detailed information about enemy creatures. However, you can always check the stats and abilities of creatures in your own army. Simply double-click the portrait of the desired unit in the bottom part of the screen. So, like... Okay, creature stats. Each creature in the game is a unique entity with its own stats as well as active and passive abilities. Units of the same creature can be combined in a stack. The more units in a stack, the more damage it deals. When taking damage, units in the stack can die, which reduces the number of the stack. In the creature information window, you will be able to find the following stats. Okay. I think these are rather clear: damage, morale and luck, speed, initiative, yeah. In addition, creatures can have active and passive abilities, special skills that have significant impact on the outcome of the battle. Fair enough. So let's see about these. View from heavens. Okay, nice. Living fine bolts. Piercing shot. Okay. And I think we have our guards over here, since they are sharpshooters. Oh, nice. Or mine. What was that? Okay, or storage. Yeah, so do we get it? Some interactive objects on the map have an owner, the player who last interacted with them. These objects are marked with flag next to their model on the map. The color of the flag indicates which player currently controls the object. Owned objects include cities under your control, as well as other key structures such as mines and creature dwellings, which are familiar from Homm 1. Windmill. In Heroes of Might and Magic, the gameplay is divided into days, weeks, and months. Yeah. And we can develop a city. And new buildings, temporary effects. Week and month. Major game events, creature growth. So there is probably a week of something. Managing multiple heroes. Yeah. Limited number of heroes. So now we have another hero that came from Portal Exit. Let's take basic insight. Alchemical dust. Okay, and then you. Are these upgraded variants? Perhaps they are. Oh, that's going to hurt. Creature abilities. Units need focus that accumulates during the battle. When a stack attacks or takes damage from an enemy, it generates 1 focus point for its army. After accumulating the required number of focus points, you get a focus charge, which is spent to activate the ability. Okay. Different abilities may require different amounts of focus charges to activate. The required amount is shown on the ability icon. After using the ability, it enters a cooldown and becomes unavailable for several rounds. The cooldown duration is equal to the cost of using the ability in focus charges. Many creatures have powerful abilities that can significantly alter the course of the battle. Use focus wisely. In addition to creature abilities, your hero can also use active abilities, which also require focus charges. These abilities follow the same rules as creature abilities. After use, they enter a cooldown. You can use your hero's active abilities when their creature's turn arrives. These abilities can be activated at any time, and using a hero's ability does not end the creature's turn. Your heroes initially have the ability to attack the enemy. Other abilities are unlocked as you progress by learning special skills. Use the focus charges your army accumulates wisely. Don't forget to activate your creatures and heroes' abilities at the right moment to maximize your effectiveness in battle. Okay. Seems that this is kind of one way to get better in the game. So, tavern, perhaps we could hire one additional hero. Okay. Anastasia the Meek, Nihil, yeah, Anastasia it is because she's the from the same faction. And we can use, okay, so those enemy zones of control are shown when stinging sword. That's a lot of skeletons, by the way, but we will go and engage. So it could be a quick battle, but I want to do the battle manually. At least this time more, even for easy battles. So do you have spells? I think you might have. Masterful Arena's Touch. Okay, well. That's not really what we are after at the moment. Perhaps now. Okay. We are getting some hits. Now we have Heroic Strike. Okay, that's great, that skull revolving around that stick or whatever it was. Fist to the face. Okay. Nice. So we can have main hand weapon, off-hand weapon, head, armor, belts, boots, back. 1 back artifacts. 1 back, okay. I guess cloaks, etc, etc. 2 rings, 4 items, 1 holy relic. And common, rare, epic and legendary. And sets, that's nice. Dragon Utopia. Perhaps we don't want to go there quite just yet. Let's see if we could grab some more forces. Griffin Rookery. We can fly from there. Then you get over there. Okay, you can exit the city with Esk. And you... well, we'll continue perhaps down here. Okay, that should be relatively easy. No, those are the same as these guys we have. Actually, we want to make sure that they don't get to the archers, though we did take casualty. And yeah, they are coming closer. So perhaps I should be using those 1 stacks and try to mislead the enemies, etc, etc. But... okay. So we are just to build up. Then we have final hero. Can we somehow psych... okay, we could leave a garrison. So, advanced ascension. Okay, let's take that. Native terrain. Let's take that and continue onwards, and we have a turn. So, hippodrome. Oh, cavalry. Nice. Yeah, I think we can accept the result. And basic recruitment, so I guess this is affects everything. That's +1 defense, stables. News. Okay, nice. What's that? Last coin. Okay. Normal. Perhaps we should do battle over here. And let's put you guys over there, and that's the position. Are those a bit faster, guys? Oh, double strike. Are these guard captains? Okay. Okay, but I think we want to utilize that. And bye-bye for that stack. Backstabbing enemy. Not nice. And yeah, there is that double strike as well. I guess it went slightly better than it would have gone. Okay, impossible. Normal. What's this? Mountain Monastery. Okay, so let's go and grab some reinforcements before heading to that impossible battle. Yeah, I guess we can accept that. And we found morale ring. What we have built. So perhaps we should try to prioritize. Yeah, so oh, perhaps I should have. Okay, this is about the law. So each faction in the game is unique, its cities feature special buildings, it recruits unique units, and its heroes belong to that specific faction. On the global map, each faction is also associated with its own types of terrain, which affects various game mechanics. However, the most important feature is that each faction has an exclusive set of faction laws, research options that change different aspects of the game. These laws can strengthen the economy, improve creature stats, modify core gameplay rules. As you play, you earn law points, increasing your faction's level. With each new level, you gain one law seal. These seals can be spent immediately or saved to unlock more expensive and powerful laws. To unlock high-level laws, you must first invest seals in some basic ones. Some laws require multiple seals to unlock or upgrade. Some laws have multiple levels, each level increases the effects of the law. So this is some additional gold, one-time bonus. Okay. Execute excellence. Well, let's take this. And that's the way out. Have I built? Yes, I have. Okay, and time for you guys to continue. Move. Okay, it seems it shows automatically those. Can we speed things up? Somehow. Or can we select next hero with some key? No, we don't want to quit the turn. Next, no. Perhaps there is a shortcut, but I don't know it. So let's give the fish and the ring. No. Yeah. But which... That's the better hero, so... Okay, that's nice. Anastasia can remain meek. Oh, were the icons different? Not sure. Well, perhaps I saw it wrong then. Okay, new area. What are those? I guess we can accept the result. Let's go and try to grab that city. As we are charging a settlement, let's basic siegecraft. and get over here. Okay. Oh, yeah. And then... oh, we don't have the money. Oh. Wait a second. Wait. What did happen? So, how come she has all the troops? I think there was some kind of a bug. I mean, we transferred the troops, but Leah stole them. Thieves. Okay, God's Sandrock Chapel. Okay. Legion's Memorial. Yeah, we will attack. And let's actually do the battle here. Okay, so I want you... oh. Okay, we want to kind of... blessing... weakening ray. Well, let's bless you guys. 6 to 10, 9 to 10. These did have double strike, if I recall correctly. So we want to take them down. Next, you. But we're not really... well, let's wait. Oh, that double strike is going to hurt. Let's take that one down. Let's take that one down. And you could do melee attack. Do those guys have some kind of magic resistance? Well, no doubt about what you are going to... oh, I should have used that hero attack. Oh, it was a pigeon. That one. I have to say that I'm liking this game quite a bit. It kind of gives the Homm 3 vibes. So you did get the reinforcements already. And we could build Solar Temple 3. And, well, that's it. So let's head to over here, yeah. But what if we go and visit this hero? Okay, now it should be working correct. So let's take you as a collector hero after that one. And can we build anything in here? Marketplace. Perhaps it would be a good idea. So now we could use it like in Heroes 3. And let's finish the turn. And you want to see those cavalry units in action. Okay, 50. By the way, do we have spells? Fireball, lightning bolt, okay. Speaking of lightning, I think we should wait. Do these guys have a toasting bonus? Yeah. Only 3%. I think in Home 3 it was significantly higher. Okay, only 3 units, but I'm kind of expecting a bit more of them. Perhaps the upgraded variant will be a bit better. And of course, that morale is quite nice. Then again, it's not tied to that unit. Basic battlecraft. Okay, I guess that's nice. Treasure chest. Okay. So that costs 5,000. Okay. So you go and start collecting the resources. Can we build a capital or something like that? Bank. Okay. That's nice. Can we can move through these, but we don't have any money to build anything more. So you go first. Yeah, let's accept. So that's rags. Fair enough. Yeah. And into the battle we go. Weakening ray. Blessing. I don't know if that's... Well, let's try. Bless you. Well, not really that much of an improvement. Okay, this might be a bit difficult. Do those Griffin have unlimited retaliations? Not sure about that. Can we see alert twice? Okay. Okay, that was the special ability, I think. I'm not sure if this was better or worse. Perhaps slightly better. And cavalry, well, nice. Alchemical lab, mercury storage. So you go over here and beat those. Straw hat. And, well, basic tactics. Go visit... Oh, perhaps we should take more troops. Okay, and you can begin to collect these. Okay, Okay, we could create alchemical dust. Is that gem mine? No, gem storage. And, well, we can build here perhaps a couple of Mage Guild Sundrop Chapel. Let's make that. And here... Well, let's make that then. And is it so that... Okay, I haven't taken all of the troops. Yeah, I think we are sure. And can we recruit? Yes, we can. If we have the money. And then you get over there. Take all the troops. Bring them over there. Okay, not then quite just yet. Okay, portals, I think they work the same way as in Basic Offense. I think that's actually nice, plus 10%. And you are supposed to get some additional troops, and we really don't have the money at the moment. So perhaps you need to wait for one turn. And some extra resources have never hurt anyone. And we are nearing the enemy. Yeah. Okay, so let's engage. Though I didn't check how difficult this battle is going to be, but okay, I think we have this. Oh. So there are some skeleton archers, it seems. Are these cavalry? Yeah, they are. The basic unit, I think. But still decent enough damage. They have tombstone on their backs. Interesting. Oh, let's use this. And then you finish them off. So some slight casualties and we are through the portal. Abandoned outpost. Yeah, I think we can accept the results. Let's increase the morale. So, okay. Can we upgrade? No, we can't. Can we build Guardian Griffins? Cavalry. Well, let's take those and recruit what we can, which is not really that much. Can you... No, you can't. Yep, we should get you over there because we just don't have the resources. We are bloodthirsty for the experience. Is that Pandora's box? Yeah, nice. Experience is always experience. What did we get? Experience. Diplomacy. Let's take that. Okay, that's nice. Expert Ascension. Yeah, let's take that. Cling to life. On the hex of the death, a basic copy of the stack appears with the size equal. Okay, Sun Blessing. Okay, let's take that. Advanced defense. Counterattacks. Ranged. Okay. Bit of glory. So we could... Okay. That's great. Okay, can we get out of there? Well... Pauper Knight's Order. Okay. I don't think we actually need to do anything else over here except to visit these last remaining places and be ready for the final encounter. Advanced offense, yeah, more damage, ability damage, and I think archery is nice as well, and we are good to go. City Siege. Okay, special type of battle. And there are walls and defensive structures. Yeah. Okay. Seems rather weak. Healing water, haste, energize. So we could use catapult. Do we know how strong the wall sections are? No, we don't. Well, let's attack the gate. And we can send the griffins in at some point. And we need to focus on their... Okay. Nice. They're coming out. Well, that's good for us. Are those champions? Noble cavalry, okay. And perhaps now the healing water. Great. Oh, and let's not forget the catapult. I don't know if it shows how badly the building is damaged. Can we see it from somewhere? What's that? Okay, we can see what has been happening. Those guys really hit hard. Okay, some kind of weakness. So I think that's, yeah, not nearly enough. and that's it. And a nice victory. Okay, and basic tutorial. Okay. So what are these? Side mission. Marketplaces and resources, challenge free and surrender, counterattack and whatnot challenges. But I think that's actually everything for today. I think we will be returning on this on tomorrow. I think I'm kind of hooked up in the game. So thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Feel free to post comments, give advice, ask questions and so on. Have a great rest of the day. QualityOldHomm out.